Do you remember the first Minecraft server you ever played? I'm not talking about the local hosted survival multiplayer server you played with friends on, where you would log off one night and the next morning you log on and your house is grief. I'm talking about the first real Minecraft server you played, the first one that transcended what we used to in Minecraft. For many people, this first Minecraft server was Mineplex, and even if it wasn't the first big Minecraft server you played, there is a very high chance that you've played this server before. It was no longer factions or survival games, but full-fledged, custom-coded mini-games, running away from dragons, having different classes to choose from, and being able to play fun mini-games with your friends. All of these features and more were some of the small things that made Mineplex into the huge server it was. But what happened? If you log on to Mineplex today, it is no longer known as that revolutionary Minecraft server, and it doesn't have anywhere near the amount of players that it used to. And overall, it just doesn't feel the same. So what happened to Mineplex? To understand this, first, let's go back to the start. Mineplex was founded in 2013, and by 2015 grew to the biggest Minecraft server at the time, even holding a world record for the most concurrent players at a given time, with just over 34,000 players at once. This record would later be broken by Hypixel, but still, for its time, this was revolutionary. Mineplex had millions of new players every month, and whether you liked it or not, it was at one time the biggest Minecraft server, and I'm sure you were definitely familiar with it. What made Mineplex originally stand out from other servers were the minigames. Mineplex minigames were specially customized and heavily modded with different challenges. They just had some unique games: Bacon Brawl, Whack Whack Battles, Dragon Escape, Micro Battles, Super Spleef, just to name a few. Heck, I don't even know what most of these are. I didn't even know these were real minigames. During its rise, there was one main reason everybody was playing Mineplex. The same reason why so many people are drawn to Hypixel today. It was, at the time, something new. Before Mineplex, the best minigames you could get in Minecraft were survival games, which was originally just a map, factions, Spleef, and at this stage, you could only play Skyblock on a single player map. To finally have fresh new ideas, creations, and game modes, all in a custom coded environment, was a breath of fresh air. Of course, many servers have tried this before, and a lot of servers were very good at the whole idea of custom minigames, but Mineplex brought something so unique. So all is going great, right? Mineplex continues to rise throughout the years, bringing out fresh new mini-games. So what happened? Nearing the end of 2015, Minecraft players were starting to find interest in a new wave of Minecraft game modes, with the start of Minecraft multiplayer paving the way and creating classic evergreen game modes such as survival multiplayer and factions, where players use what they know already in Minecraft and adapt it to an online aspect, to game modes like survival games coming out and giving players a taste of the future with PvP based minigames, to Mineplex coming through with a more arcade style of minigames. So what was next? Well, I don't want to say it was anything new, because survival games was around for a while, but there was a reason why survival games was so easy back in the day. Nobody knew how to PvP, which all changed nearing the end of 2015. With Mineplex hitting its peak, a refreshed, reformatted game mode began to rise in popularity: PvP. Until they released the combat update, but that's a topic for another day. Soup PvP, Potion PvP, Hardcore Factions, Badlion, Ultra Hardcore, MCSG, PvP game modes began to flourish. People no longer wanted to work together to escape from a dragon, they wanted to hunt people down in Ultra Hardcore. They wanted to find the best tiered chests in MCSG and then kick everyone else's ass. They literally wanted to torture other players on Hardcore Factions. It was the thing. It was weird. They didn't want to be friendly. They wanted to trash talk and call each other easy. The rise of PvP based game modes was an exciting new wave. Even though these game modes may have been around for a while, even since the start of Minecraft, it was now just becoming the norm. People weren't playing Minecraft multiplayer for the first time thinking, oh, I'm gonna play some Mineplex minigames. No, they wanted to play MCSG, they wanted to play UHC, and they wanted to PvP. So with the rise of these game modes, there is one very important thing that Mineplex had to do: adapt. Minecraft survival games is popular, create Mineplex survival games. Hypixel were blown up because of Skywars, create Mineplex Skywars. It's not even the influence of these game styles becoming so popular that made Mineplex create their own. They always had the bridges, but there was just one thing they did wrong in the process that led to the ultimate fall of Mineplex. Sure, like I said, they adapted these game modes, But did they really do it properly? If we look at common Skywars game modes and servers, the premise is quite simple. You start on a skyblock styled island, collect items from your chest, and you go and fight other players. However, once we look at Mineplex Skywars, we start to notice a difference in their approach. There is throwable TNT, the map crumbles, there are zombie guardians, you can use kits that allow you to bend water or make ice bridges or whatever this is. Now my personal opinion, I like this. I like the unique approach that Mineplex takes with their games, and I can always respect something different. However, the majority of players did not. Many players tried this new Mineplex Skywars and it just wasn't what they expected. Same can be applied to Mineplex survival games. They've taken a completely different approach and made it their own. But that did not stand well with the majority of players that come from these new PvP game modes. Whereas most of these players played these games for the PvP aspect, Mineplex added different aspects. Don't get me wrong, for a lot of players, this was the Skywars and the survival games they knew and loved, but for the majority of players that are used to the classic Skywars and survival games, this just didn't do it for them. Where Mineplex used to thrive and evolve through new ideas and minigames, and being able to capture new players using their minigames, they were having trouble completely adapting to the changing audience and the growth of the PvP game mode. The audience was no longer into simple Minecraft minigames, but player versus player fights and game modes. Where servers like Hypixel pioneered and evolved into a new PvP populated format with the rise of Skywars and Bed Wars, Mineplex failed to adapt and ultimately... But was that the end of Mineplex? Minecraft Bedrock Edition is the cross-platform edition of Minecraft. Over the past years, for many new players, this has been the version of Minecraft that they've played, and this caused a somewhat shift in the general Minecraft audience. Where a lot of Java and long-time playing Minecraft players evolved and became heavily interested in PvP-based game modes, a lot of Minecraft Bedrock Edition players were only new to the game. They weren't heavily invested in Skywars or Bed Wars or survival games, they just wanted to play the basics. Seeing opportunity with this new wave of players, a familiar Minecraft server made their mark in this audience, Mineplex. Suddenly, new players to Minecraft were introduced to servers, and one of the featured servers, Mineplex. See, all of these minigames, to a lot of long-time playing Minecraft players, are games we're familiar with, and games we used to play. But to new players, it is their first time ever playing. The same goes with Skywars and other PvP-based game modes. New players aren't familiar with the PvP game modes of the Java edition, so to them, Skywars is a completely new experience. Ice bridges are the norm. Throwable TNT is normal. Zombie guardians, that's normal. This is how Mineplex managed to revive itself in a way. Mineplex, what was once the biggest Minecraft server on Java Edition, found a new home in Bedrock Edition. So, what now? As the primary audience of Minecraft continues to adapt to the newest relevant game modes, it's pretty clear that we may see another shift sometime soon. With Hypixel's latest game mode, Hypixel Skyblock, the theme is less PvP and more grinding RPG style. Will this be the next big Minecraft server theme? It's exciting to see, but as the most popular game modes begin to shift, so will Minecraft servers as they adapt to these game modes. However, will they be able to do it right? Let's find out.